So why is this shadow looking at you too? That's the question that I have for you. So why is this shadow looking at you? So hi guys, this is Shadow Girl Sherry. I want to go ahead and explain what I mean when I ask that question. This is Shadow Girl Sherry clocking into TikTok. Guys, I'm going to go ahead and tell you, I said clocking into TikTok. And when you say clocking in, you think about numbers, all that. You think about a clock, you think about work. First off, I want to quickly say, guys, that this is going to be my 6th time going live. Now, am I a little bit nervous? Am I a little bit jumpy? Yes. But the reason why I'm nervous and kind of jumpy right now is because this is a last minute video. This is my 6th time going live. The first time that I went live, of course, it was very, very uncomfortable, whatever. But the first time I went live, I decided to go live for the Lionsgates portal. If you're watching this video, you probably already know what the Lionsgates portal was all about. It was about manifestation, the number 8, which the number 8 is all about abundance, all that different stuff. But let me keep talking. Okay, so when I say numbers, again, this is my 6th time going live. And when I say that again, even though this is my 6th time going live, the first time I went live, I was nervous, all that. But guys, again, I feel like this is kind of like my calling. This is what I was meant to do. And with that being said, it doesn't feel like a job at all, like going to work. But guys, if you are watching this video, I'm going to go ahead and say that if you are watching this video, if this video has popped up on your For You page, you may consider yourself to be a little bit of a misfit. Now, why do I say that? I say that you may feel like you are a little bit of a misfit in your everyday life because, guys, well, you're looking at a shadow right now. You're looking at a picture of a shadow. A shadow is looking at you right now. And guys, I go by the name Shadow Girl Sherry. My channel is called Sunset Songs, which is my channel Sunset Songs, is over on YouTube. If you want to join me on YouTube, I go under Sunset Songs. Here on TikTok, I go under Sherry Shadow Closet. But you are looking at a shadow right now. And again, if you are looking at this video, you're most likely into the law of attraction. And you are looking at this video, you're most likely into the law of attraction. And not just a misfit, but you may be into the law of attraction. You may be into a little bit of, I'll say, witchy kind of things. With that being said, I call my channel Sunset Songs. The reason why I call my channel Sunset Songs is because with the law of attraction, I truly believe that music has a way in making you feel a different way. Here on my channel, it's all about trying to, here on my channel, the law of attraction is obviously the idea of like attracting like. When you think positive things, you're doing positive things, you're hanging out with positive people, you are attracting positive things into your life. On the other hand, if you are thinking negative, doing negative things, guys, I'm going to say listen to negative music, you're listening to something sad, then guys, maybe you're attracting something sad into your life. But maybe you want to listen to a sad song if you just broke up with somebody or whatever. But guys, I'm trying my best to keep you from wanting to stay on the whole sad idea and the Debbie Downer and then the Nancy negative, really. But again, guys, I'm going to go ahead and if you've watched any of my other videos, you already know that here on my channel, Sunset Songs, I try to come up with a song, which I call the Sunset Song. And with the sunset song, meaning it's a song that is tailored around whatever subject I am talking about at that time during that live or which I will call an episode to my channel, Sunset Songs. So I'm going to go ahead and give you a little bit of a song, homework, whatever. You may already know what the song, you may have already listened to the song, but anyhow, let me give you the song. The Sunset Song for tonight is going to be a song. It is a 90s song, and it was by a rapper that went by the name E40. Now, guys, I'm going to give you the song. The song was called Sprinkle Me. Okay? The song was called Sprinkle Me. I'm asking you to sometime go ahead, like as in homework, go listen to the song. I believe it was made in either 1993 or 94, if that's what I'm thinking. But the song is called Sprinkle Me. Now, let me continue on with all that I'm talking about right now. Guys, and you're going to know why I picked the song Sprinkle Me. Now, again, guys, I did say that this is my 6th time going live. Now, when you think about the number 6, if you think about 6th time going live. Now, when you think about the number 6, if you think about angel numbers, there's lots of angel numbers. You might think about 1111 is a regular like angel number that people often talk about. Maybe 111. And an angel number is it's any number that you basically keep seeing. You keep seeing the number repeatedly, and it's said to be like, you may say that it's like an angel trying to communicate with you. It's a passed over loved one trying to communicate with you, or it's the universe or your. Oftentimes, and I saw before I made this video, this is one of the oftentimes, and I saw before I made this video, this is one of the before I started this live, this is one of the reasons why I jumped into making this video. It is because I actually saw the very first angel number that ever made an appearance in my life. I kept seeing this angel number, and that angel number that ever made an appearance in my life. I kept seeing this angel number. And that number was the angel number 911. That's the first angel number that ever appeared in my life, that I kept noticing. Okay. But when I say angel numbers, you may think about numbers at least being the same number, possibly the same number being repeated 3 times. Okay. So you may have 111, 222, 323, 111, 222, 333, 444, 555, which the last video I made was my 5th time going live. 555 is all about change. Okay. 666 is another angel number. But when you think about that, maybe some people may not consider that to be an angel number. You may not consider that to be an angel number because, guys, we think about 666. You know what we think about when we think about 666. Okay. But I've also heard other things about the number 666, like the fact that it is what the makeup of man, something about that being really the idea of 666, but just believe what you want to believe. Something about that being really the idea of 666, but just believe what you want to believe. Even when it comes to the law of attraction, some people believe that the law of attraction is witchcraft. Again, you're going to have to think what you think. People believe that the law of attraction is witchcraft. Again, you're going to have to think what you think. I'm not telling you what to think. I'm not saying that I don't believe in like a God, like the idea of God, but I'm also going to say that in different parts of the world, sometimes it depends on where you are raised, where you grew up, the family you grew up in, or in what part of the world you grew up in. It may be the idea that you call this energy God. You believe, I believe what I believe. Not going to say I don't believe in God, whatever. But I will say that you believe, I believe what I believe. Not going to say I don't believe in God, whatever. But I will say that I'm a bit on the fence, and I kind of look at it as a universal energy that I have to kind of look at it as a universal energy that I have to believe in something that is covering me high and below and side to side. So I'll just leave it at that. But some people when they think about the law of attraction, they think about my idea is to think positive. But at the same time, I also keep in my idea is to think positive. But at the same time, I also keep in mind that I definitely believe that this is a world of duality. And that's one of the reasons that I definitely believe that this is a world of duality. And that's one of the reasons I've come to find out That's why I called myself Shadow Girl Sherry. It's so funny. When I first started doing, making videos, I had no idea. One day I was just making my video, whatever. And I realized, obviously I don't show up in my videos. I don't make an appearance in any of my videos. I haven't done it yet. I'm waiting for the moment to when the time is right, to when I feel like doing that. Hopefully with the more encouragement, you guys coming on. A couple videos ago, I said something about the first time I went live. It was titled Lights, Camera, Action. That was basically, it's the idea of a candle. That the light was basically lighting a candle for me. You are telling me to come forward and speak my truth, be authentic, and not feel bad about who I am, and not feel bad about being a misfit. And again, if you're watching this video, you may feel like you are a bit of a misfit, but when I say that, I also want to let you know that there's nothing wrong with being a misfit. Because I talked about Madonna in some other videos. Madonna, anybody who, because I picked Madonna, the song, whatever. You have to go back and watch the videos before this one. A star, somebody that we look up to as a star, a superstar, I would definitely say, are considered a misfit, because they couldn't be like everybody walking down the street, or else, guys, they wouldn't be a superstar. They have the talent that we look up to. We listen to them on the radio. So I'm going to say to you right now, if you feel like you're a misfit, most likely, I'm going to say to you right now, if you feel like you're a misfit, most likely, if you're watching this video, you may feel like you are a misfit, again, because you're looking at a shadow. But don't feel bad if you feel like a misfit, because, hey, I think I explained it pretty well. Somebody that feel like a misfit, because, hey, I think I explained it pretty well. Somebody that's got a lot of talent, somebody who's performing on a stage, they can't fit in with everybody else. So I'll leave it at that. But if you want to get more of an idea about what I'm saying about that, please feel free to go and watch any of my other videos, but especially the videos that I've chose to, where I have gone live. And that was the last 5 videos. Guys, my phone is at 13, but if you are into witchy things, whatever like that, you may already know that really whatever like that, you may already know that really time, like long ago, the number 13 has gotten a bad rap. Like long ago, the number 13 has gotten a bad rap, but it's actually a very feminine number, and it has a lot to do with manifestation. The next Friday, the 13th, that comes up, don't look at it as a bad way. Go and look it up a little bit. I hope to be doing some videos about it. It's not a bad day. It's actually a day for manifestation. That people are trying to make it, doing a lot of talking. And I just saw where I'm hoping that this live is doing a lot of talking. And I just saw where I'm hoping that this live is, it's going okay, that you can hear me and everything, because it looks like I may have had a little bit of a glitch here. It's going okay, that you can hear me and everything, because it looks like I may have had a little bit of a glitch here. I've had a lot of glitches when I've went live, but one thing is true. I never have a hard time with, go ahead and explain to you. I gave you a song called Sprinkle Me. Now, this is my 6th time going live. I've given you some ideas, number 666, all these different things, shadows, all this, Shadow Girl Sherry. Guys, 666, all these different things, shadows, all this, Shadow Girl Sherry. Guys, I want you to think about the number 6. I want you, and this is going to roll right, if this live, if my phone goes bad, if something goes wrong, I'm now at 12%. It really doesn't matter, because when I go live for my 7th time, I can still talk about what I'm talking about for this 6th time, my 6th time going live. It can roll right over from 666 into 777. And that is because of who I'm about to bring up right now. Now, guys, if you're watching this video, I want you to go ahead and think about the song Sprinkle Me. Now, I don't know about you, but there is, okay? Now, if you're watching this video, I'm wondering if you know who I'm talking about. Okay? Now, if you're watching this video, I'm wondering if you know who I'm talking about. This was a last minute video, but I can't help it, guys, that I had some synchronicities that happened. I saw the universe was basically talking to me, and it's like synchronicities that happened. I saw the universe was basically talking to me, and it's like telling me, go ahead and do this live. And again, don't worry about it. If you have to take this into the next video, it's fine, because you can talk about the number 777, which obviously is a very lucky number. Okay, guys, 7 days is said to be a good number. But guys, let me continue talking, guys. Sprinkle Me is the sunset song for the night that I have chosen for this particular episode for my 6th time going live. Guys, the sunset song for the night that I have chosen for this particular episode for my 6th time going live. Guys, I'm going to leave it to you. Is there anybody that you can think of right now? Is there anything that you can think of right now when you think of Sprinkle Me? Sprinkle Me. The song is called Sprinkle Me. The song was maybe made in 1993 or 94. 93 or 94 is, I'm going to say, is when this song Sprinkle Me was made. The song was by a rapper, E40. I didn't look up to see if E40, what's going on with him now or whatever, but I like this song. I still like this song, Sprinkle Me, man. And I'm going to go ahead and say this. I'm wanting to know, okay, guys, I see some different names that have popped up into this live. I thank you so much for watching. Again, this is a last minute one. I couldn't help it that the universe basically told me to go ahead with this. And something told me I was going to do a reading about this one. You know, if you're watching this, maybe you are into tarot cards, that type of thing. When it comes to the law of attraction, or you look at you use tarot cards maybe to assist you on your spiritual journey, because I know I do. You use tarot cards maybe to assist you on your spiritual journey, because I know I do. I was going to do a reading to see if this was the time to do this video, or should I wait? The 6, oh my God, it maybe is it this particular, I had seen this card somewhere along the line today. It is a card this card, I could be wrong, it may be another cups or whatever, but let me describe it. I think it is cups. I could be wrong, it may be another cups or whatever, but let me describe it. I think it is cups. And in this tarot card there, the moon is featured. In this tarot card there, the moon is featured, and at the same time, the sun is featured. You see the sun, and then the moon, a sliver of the moon, half moon, is right beside the sun. So you think of an idea of light and dark. You think about shadows, really. I'm Shadow Girl Sherry. You think about shadows because you've got both the masculine and the feminine together. You've got the moon and you've got the sun. And to me, that's a lot of creation energy. That is alchemy, really. And now I'm at 10%, so I've got to talk fast, whatever. And if I had did this live another night, it may have been more successful, but I can't help it that I felt like going live tonight, and I just wanted to talk. I am a talkative person. I'm a Gemini. Moon in it, featured in it, and it is a individual, a guy. I believe he's on a boat, and he's going off into I'm going to say the wild blue yonder. I think that the sky's in it, obviously, and there's water. He's on a boat, and it's like he's going on a journey. I got to look into more what the card means, whatever, but I'm just giving you that idea. But, basically, it's the idea of just shadow and light. That's what I'm telling you about. I call myself Shadow Girl Sherry. But guys, I've given you a song, Sprinkle Me, to go and listen to, basically like homework. Basically like homework for you guys. And tell me what you think. Leave it in any video, leave it in this live, leave it in any video that's on my YouTube channel or here on TikTok. Tell me what you think about the song Sprinkle Me by E40. But if anybody that's on here right now, hi, it is Aaliyah Tolbert. I'm going to say what's up to you, Aaliyah. I think that's how you might pronounce it. Aaliyah. Hi, Aaliyah. This is Shadow Girl Sherry. Thank you so much for joining me. So let me continue talking. Guys, can you think of anybody right now that's pretty popular? I think this person's pretty popular where they say, just think of the word sprinkle me. Can you think of anybody? Is anybody popping up into your mind when you think of sprinkle me or sprinkle or whatever? I'm thinking that this person's pretty popular. This person has books. They have, I'm thinking that this person's pretty popular. This person has books. This person has, a makeup line. This person has, I think like different merchandise, clothes, hats, shirts, line. This person has, I think like different merchandise, clothes, hats, shirts. I don't know if there's a manifestation journal, but I definitely know that there are books. And I want you to think about the word sprinkle, and I want you to think about the idea of 7, because I said, again, this is my 6th time going live. Obviously, the next time I go live, it's going to be my 7th time going live, 777. So that's a number that I want you to think about. Can anybody think of a name that pops up into your mind when you think about sprinkle or when you think about 7? And I'm going to keep talking because right now my phone is at 8% and I really have, I could talk about this for a while. But anyhow, let me continue talking, guys. I'm still waiting. I see a Cassandra. I see a Autumn Lark. Hi, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. This is Shadow Girl Sherry. Can anybody think, does anybody think of a name when you, can anybody think, does anybody think of a name when you think about sprinkle? When you think about the number 7? Think about manifestation. You may think about a little bit things witchy, whatever. Okay. So I'm going to continue talking. I'm not going to name any names and I'm just going to continue talking. Guys, I can't help it that, yes, I was trying to focus on light when I went live for the first time. It was the Lionsgate's portal. Guys, go back and look at it. My first time going live, I think it was called Lights, Camera, Action. Lights, Camera, Action was at my first time going live. Guys, my second time going live, I titled it, a mirror, a stage, not a cage. I found, guys, I'm pretty creative. I like to think that I'm pretty creative. I found a way to turn a upside down a mirror that's turned away, that you're not looking at your reflection. I turned it into a stage. I turned a candle into lights, action. I turned it into a stage. I turned a candle into lights, camera, action. Basically, every time you watch any of my videos here on TikTok or you join me on YouTube, Sunset Songs, basically you are, in the first video, the candle was not lit. The idea was the first time I went live, I was a little bit nervous, but you've got 369. That is said to be the code to the universe. You've got 369. That is said to be the code to the universe. The 369 method. I hope you know what I'm talking about. But I had 36 people for my first live. Basically what I was saying, and the guys, oh man, my phone is getting to 5%. And I wanted to talk about this for a while. I feel so bad. Maybe I should have waited, but I can't help it. I felt like I wanted to go live for this. And now my phone's at 4%. My phone's going to wind up, giving out. So before long, I'm probably going to have to turn this phone's at 4%. My phone's going to wind up, giving out. So before long, I'm probably going to have to turn this to shut down. I feel so bad, but I couldn't help. I felt so inspired. Guys, I hope that you will choose to light turns off. I'm going to keep talking. But every time you turns off, I'm going to keep talking. But every time you like, click, share, subscribe, whatever like that, you're basically lighting that first candle, the candle that was in that video. And basically, guys, it's an altar for me. It's an altar for you. I hate this. I hate this that my phone's about to die. Guys, hopefully you'll join me over, you'll like, click, share, subscribe, all that's different stuff here on this video, here on TikTok. Again, on YouTube, I'm under Sunset Songs. Join me over there. Guys, the song is Sprinkle Me by E40. Guys, go listen to it. Who do you think of when you think about this song? When you think about the word sprinkle me? This is my 6th time going live. Next it's going to be, the next time is going to be about the word sprinkle me. This is my 6th time going live. Next it's going to be, the next time is going to be 7 times going live. So you might want to think about the number 7, 777, the angel number 777. But just think about the number 7. Who does this make you think of? Guys, please join me here. Like, click, share, subscribe. Shadow Girl Sherry. There's a whole reason why I've come to find out that I called myself Shadow Girl Sherry. I said, so why is this shadow looking at you? Guys, the answer to this question, the way I look at it, is maybe you need to do some shadow work too. Maybe you need to do some shadow work too. Guys, and I lose all this. So I'm going to stop this live right now. Guys, thank you so, and I lose all this. So I'm going to stop this live right now. Guys, thank you so much for watching. And I lose all this. So I'm going to stop this live right now. Guys, thank you so much for watching.